Okay, good morning class. So at this point we're looking at the control test 1, and that is the control test you guys were handed. So if there's any problems, please let me know at the end, and then I will see if you should be awarded the mark or not. Okay, then I'll explain you why not, or if you should get it, I'll give it to you. Okay, so in question 1.1 the question says simplify. Okay, so where do we start? Start with the division according to body mass. So it's 1 over 6 minus, remember that's over 1, I'm going to tumble and times. So it's 1 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. According to body mass, multiplication now, so it's 1 over 6 minus 1 over 8. What's the LCM? 24. So I multiply that by 4, numerator also by 4. 3 times 8 is 24, so 1 times 3 is 3. So it's going to be 1 over 3. Okay, is there any issues there? And if there was something that you're confused about, you can also ask at this point. Okay? Just call out and I'll try and answer your question for you. So in 1.2, what do we need to do first? Change to improper fractions. So it's 14 over 1 multiplied by 7 times 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8 over 7 minus 6 over 7. As you can see, the denominators are already the same. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Correct? So is there anything that can cancel? Simplify? Yes. 7 going to 7 once. 7 going to 14 twice. 2 times 2 is 4 over 1, which is? Could have gone into 4 straight away. You don't have to have the second last step. 1.3. How many terms are there? 2 terms. Not so. So we must first multiply and divide there. Not so. So it's going to give you 1 over 6 multiplied by 7 over 1 minus. Now 2 divided by 3 is the same as 2 over 3. Not so. So again multiplication first. So 1 times 7 is 7 over 6 minus 2 over 3. As you can see, there was nothing that can simplify that. Remember, we always simplify before we multiply. People, what's your LCM here? So you times that by 1. So it's 7, you multiply this by 2. So it's 4. 7 minus 4 is 3, so it's 3 over 6. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6. So it's 1 over 2. Very important, people, is to write on one side of the question paper only. Okay? I know most of you got that right already by now, but the other class, there's a lot of learners is writing on both sides. Okay? So you only in an exam you must only write on one side. In any exam, no? Unless it's not English, you can write as a course. But if you're doing calculations, write on one side, or you're doing maths basically. According to body mass, that needs to be done first, not so. But what do I need to do first? Change to improper. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 over 3 multiplied by, that's 8 plus 7 is 15 over 8. Again, multiplication. I must simplify before I multiply. Not so. So 8 goes into 8 once, 8 goes into 8 once. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 15, 5 times. So it's 10 minus 5. And 10 minus 5 is? Okay, you all agree with that? Right, next. So in this case here, I need to first get one bracket inside the bracket before I can drop the bracket. So what's your LCM here? 15. So I will multiply that by 5. 1 times 5 is 5 minus 5 times what is 15? 3. 1 times 3 divided by, what's your LCM in the second bracket? 20. So 5 times what is 20? 4. 8 times, 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 4 times what is 25? 3 times 5 is. So 5 minus 3 is 2, so it's 2 over 15. I'll change this to multiplication and tumble and times. Not so? So it's multiplied by 20 over 8 plus 20 plus 15 is 23. So 5 goes into 15. Thrice 5 goes into 20 4 times. Anything else can cancel? No. 4 times 2 is 8 over 3 times 23 is something 9, 69. Is that correct? Okay. Please let me know if I'm making a mistake. No? Question 2.1, filling the missing number to make the equivalent fraction. So 2 multiplied by what is 12? 6. So 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. So 18 is what they're looking for there. Okay? The next one. Express the mixed number as an improper. That's simple. We're doing that all the time. Not so. They multiply, add. So 6 times 8 is 48 plus 5 is 53 over 6. Okay. Next. Convert the following fraction into decimal. So your denominator must be a power of 10, or it can either be 10, 100, 1,000 or so on. If you can't get it in that form, you must do long division, not so. So we can make this a 10 by multiplying both by 2. So it's going to be 4 over 10. And what's 4 over 10? 0, okay. Otherwise, if you go on long division, you got 0.4. Okay, the next one is 2.4, which says find 3 over 5 of. People, what does of mean? It means to multiply. Okay, so it's 3 over 5 multiply by 120 over. Okay, the girl at the back, what are you busy with? You don't lie to me, what are you busy with, mate? You're looking at the paper. You sure? You look at the suspect. Look like you're busy with something here. Okay. People, they simplify here. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 120. You're going to do 12 twice. Carry 2. 24. Is 24 correct? Now 3 times 24 is 72 over 1, which is 72. 72. Will there any confusion there? No? Yes?
So that 2.4, sir, must you always put it over 1, or can you also put it over?
You can't put it over 1 because that is rands. Unless you're going to put it over 100, no, you can't put it over. Okay, why do you put it over 100?
So I put it over 100, that's not what we call it. But I'm asking if you can, because I want to make up to do it for other sums as well.
You bring me that sum at the end and I can see what is the issue. Okay, I just don't want to say yes you can or no you can't. But maybe in that case this something as applicant. But I don't want to waste time, so rather look at it separately. Okay, afterwards. People, they ask you to calculate. So we're going to go in some long division here. Of course, if I move that 1 unit over and that 1 unit over, I'm not changing the value immediately. Not so. As long as I'm moving the same amount of units in the same direction. You guys understand? So if I move the comma over, so that becomes now 3, then it's 70974. So it's 70,974 must be divided by 3. So 3 goes into 7 how many times? Twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract 1. Carry down the 0. 3 goes into 10 how many times? 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus gives you 1. Carry down the 9. 3 goes into 19 how many times? 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Minus carry down the 7. 3 goes into 17 how many times? Huh? 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract. If you 2 carry down the. Okay. 3 goes into 24 how many times? 6. And 6 times 3 is 8. Now who said 6? Subtract, no remainder. Not so. So the answer is 23,658. Okay? You guys understand? Next. The next one is going to be 60,903 must be divided by 63. So what I do is I write the factors of the multiples of 63. There's 63, 63 plus 63 is 126. Plus 63 is 9, 189, correct? Plus 63 is 2, carry 1, 2, 5, 2. Plus 63, 315. Plus 63, 378. Plus 63, 4, 41. Plus 63, 504. Plus 63, 567. Plus 63, 630. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I'm right. Okay. Always make sure that you line up with 10 times whatever this number is here, and it's correct. If this was any other number other than 630, then I would have known, okay, somewhere along there I made a mistake. Okay, that is just to be sure that our factors are correct. Of course, if our factors are incorrect, then my answer is going to be incorrect. Not so. So you say, okay, 63 going to 6 how many times? Can't. 63 going to 60 how many times? Can't. 60 goes into 609. 9 times. It's just less than that. Not so. Just less than 630. So it goes 9. So 9 times 63 is going to give you 567. So I subtract. 9 minus 7 is 2. 60 minus 54. 56 is 4. Not so. So I carry down the 0. So 420. So 420 is that there. Not so. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 63 is 378. Minus, so there goes, take 1 away, so it gives you 1. So it's 2, gives you 3, 1. 11 minus 7, 4. So I bring down the 3. Not so? So, again, it's going to be 6 times. Not so? So 63 goes into 423, again 6 times. So 6 times 63 is 378. Subtract again. So that's going to give you 1. So 13 minus 8 is 5. Now take 1 away there, gives you 3. 11 minus 7. So there's nothing else to carry down. So that is going to be a remainder 45. Okay. Yes, Michael. Or you could have written, or you can write 966. No, it says straight division, but we accepted 45 over 60. Okay, what's your question? Yes, okay. So you can bring me the paper at the end. Okay, yes, Michael?
You write 966,
Comma 45? No, you. Okay. Because if you look at it, if you had, if the answer was 966, the remainder 5, could we have said 966 and a half? The comma 5 is half. So is the remainder 5 a half of 63? No, so that's why I can't say. Okay. Unless you are dividing by 100 or by tens or whatever, then you could have just said it's comma from there. But in this case you can't. Okay, any other questions?
So you repeat that, just like
2 marks. Okay. So then you only got the working out mark. Because there was 2 marks allocated to this and 2 marks on your answer. Okay. Anything else? No, it says express the percentage as a fraction. 45% is the same as saying 45 over 100. So 5 goes into 45 9 times, 5 goes into here 20. So it's 9 over 20. Any problems here, people? No? Right? Right? The percentage as a decimal. 3%. That will be 3 over 100. 3 over 100 is 0, 0. Or you could have just said from the 3% divided by 100 is going to be 0.03. Many wrote 30% for some, 0.30 for some reason. That would have been 30% would have been 0.3. So we are told here in 3.3, there are 32 learners in Miss Mawoto's class. No, there are 32 learners in Mawoto's class, and there are 45 learners in Mr. Barden's class. 25% of the learners in Ms. Mawoto's class do not like maths. 9 learners in Mr. Barden's class do not like maths. How many learners in Ms. Mawoto's class do not like maths? So 25%, since there are 32 learners in Ms. Mawoto's class, is 25% of 32. So it's 25 over 100 times 32 over 1. 25 going to 25 once, 25 going to 100 4 times. 4 going to 4 once, 4 going to 32 8 times. So therefore, 8 learners. Okay, you guys understand? Then in the next question they asked you, what percentage of learners Mr. Barden's class don't like maths? Hafsa, you one of them probably, no? Huh? No? Why did you say what you said yesterday?
No, sir. This is a very interesting fact, sir.
Interesting fact. Okay. So there's 45 in my class, so 45, the 9 over 45. It was multiplied by 100. So 9 goes into 9 once, 9 goes into 45, 5 times. 5 going to 5 once, 5 going to 100, 20 times. So 20% in the other class, when Mr. Barden's class, that does not like maths. Okay, you guys understand? So we are told now that 20% of learners at the school are in Ross House. 80 learners are in Ross House. How many learners are at the school? So whatever amount of learners at the school, 20% of these learners, 20% is Ross, which is 80 learners. You understand? Again, 20% of the learners at the school, so we let that learners, the number of learners at the school be the unknown. Can you see that? Okay, from these simple calculations, we just need to reverse this calculation here. Not so. So firstly, 20 going to 21, 20 going to 5, and to 100, 5 times. So this is the same as saying that unknown multiplied by 1 over 5 is equal to 80. How do I reverse this calculation? By multiplying it by 5 over 1. Okay, or I can divide it by 1 over 5. It's the same thing. Okay. So of course that cancels. So that unknown number, or the number of learners at school, is equal to 80 times 5. And what's 80 times 5? 400. So there are 400 learners at the school. Okay. 5.3. The price of DSTV 600 Rand per month. Okay. They're going to increase the price by 12%. How much will DSTV be after the increase? No? So we must work out the increased amount and then add it to 600. So 12% of 600, say 600 multiplied by 12 over 100, because that's 12%. That's over 1. So that 6 goes in, 100 goes into 6 times. No, 100 goes into 600 6 times, and 100 goes into 100 once. So 6 times 12 is 72 Rand. So that's the increased price. Can you see that, people? So now the new price is going to be the original, which is 600, plus the increased amount of 72 Rand. So 672. So this is the increased amount. Okay? You guys understand? Next question, question 4.1. find the missing values. 85 meters equal to how many centimeters are there in a meter? 100. So I must multiply as the number is getting small. Number is getting bigger. So it's going to be 8,500. So it's 8,500 centimeters. You all agree with that? How many millimeters are there in a meter? 1,000. No? So I must divide. Why? Because my 1 millimeter is smaller than 1 meter. Okay, so we must divide. So it's going to be 480 divided by 1,000. So that cancels. So it's going to be 0,4. Okay. Which is the longer length? So we got, firstly we must convert to the same unit. So 1 millimeter is normally smaller than 1 centimeter. So we always convert to the smaller SI unit. So how many millimeters are there in a centimeter? 10. So how many millimeters are there in 2 centimeters? 20. So which one is longer? 2. So therefore 2 centimeters is, okay. How many millimeters are there in a kilometer? A lot. A million. Why? Because why? There's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. And there's 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. So therefore, there's 1,000, which is a million. Millimeters equals 1 kilometer. So in other words, this is going to be 5,500,000 millimeters. So which one is larger? Of course that one is larger. So therefore, 5,5 kilometers is longer. Okay. Is it larger? It would be longer. Okay. Will you guys understand? The next question is, what temperature is boiling point at sea level? 100 degrees. Okay. As I told you, if you go up top of the ice, amongst the ice mountains in the world, you boil the water, you can actually put your hands in the water when it boils. Don't try it at home. Okay, so we're around about at sea level. Come to the next day with no fingers. Right. Find the perimeter of the shape. People, what's the perimeter? It's the sum of the outsides, not sum. So the perimeter is going to be 4 plus 13 plus 7 plus 10, which is 17, 24, 32 meters. Not so. The next one. Perimeter here. As you can see, the SI unit is not the same. So I will convert that rather to meters, or I could have converted everything else to centimeters. There are 100 centimeters in the meter. So I divide it by 100, I get 3,2 meters. So it's going to be 3,2 plus 4 plus 4.1. So that's going to give us 11. So 11,3 meters, or if you had worked with centimeters, it will be 1,130 centimeters. Either or, you would have gotten the full mark for it anyway. Okay? Yes?
Yeah. Question 4.4 is it 4 plus 8 plus 13 plus 3 plus 7.
Yeah. Okay. Find the area of these shapes. People, how do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Or a triangle, sorry? Half base times height. So the area is going to be a half base times height. So it's half. What's my base here? 12. What's the height? 7. That's going to give us 6. 6 times 7 is 42 meters. People, that square, you mustn't square this 42 here. I've seen some people ask me the question yesterday, why did I get it wrong? Do you see that square there? They're going to go square 42 and they write that twice and multiply. No. That is the unit there. Okay? Yes? No, we didn't penalize for that. So if you had written 42, we give you the full mark. Okay. People, the next one, how do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Area is equal to length times width. Not so. So you're going to do 6 times 14. 6 times 14 is 72 centimeters. Is that correct? No. 84. Sorry. And that was double the previous answer. Yes. Okay. You all agree with that? Any confusion? No? The next question, it says calculate the area of the shade, shaded area. Calculate the area. Normally we say calculate the area of the shaded region. But okay, shaded area is basically the same thing. But how do you calculate the area of the shaded region here? Area is equal to the area of the rectangle minus the area of the triangle. Will actually give me the area of that shaded region. No? How do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Length times width is 6 times 4 minus area of a circle of a triangle. So half base, which is 3 times the height, which is 2. So it's going to be 24 minus, that cancels, 3, which is 21 meters. The last question, the bonus question here. So 3 marks. What percentage of the shape is shaded? So what I need to do is I need to first find the number of blocks there are. How many of the blocks are shaded? That's multiplied by 1000. Take the fraction there. So if I divide this up, okay, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15 in total. How many of them are shaded? 5. 5 out of 15 times 100. So if that goes once, thrice, that will be 100 over 3. As a percentage, it will be 3 goes into 10, 3 times carry 1, 3 goes into 10, 3 times carry 1. So it's 33 and a third of a percent. It was 33,333. Okay, people, any confusion? No. If you have any problems, bring me your papers now. I'll try and sort it out for you. Okay.